can't really have psychic development without spiritual development. And a lot of people forget that. And when we work with our psychic abilities and when we increase them, of course we're going to run into issues because we're growing, right? And if you want these abilities, if you want to learn how to see auras, if you want to learn to connect into the Akashic records, the great divine, the great unconscious, however you call that, you're going to be working. Why do we do this? Why do we want it? We've talked about the yearning that we have, the desire to know ourselves better, the deep calling from our soul that just propels us forward to discover that there's more. Because deep down we know there's more. There's always been more. And we want to find it. We want to discover who we are, and we do that by connecting into the deepest part of ourselves. And the deepest part of ourselves is our soul. And there's something magical that happens when your perception increases, because then you start to touch your spirit self, your divine self. And that's what we're going for here. It's not about looking at a bunch of pictures and memorizing it or trying to get information from someone's photo. We're using the conscious mind. This is not an exercise for the conscious mind. This is our higher mind, our superconscious mind, our spirit mind. And we access that by relaxing and pulling back and surrendering. It's more about what we're not doing than what we're doing. It's about the connection we have to ourselves and the Great Spirit. And it's play, right? All these play dates are about raising awareness and raising perception. And when we can raise it in a psychic level, which means mind to mind, when we take our awareness and envelop it into something else, like a photo, like another person, and we receive information that way using our perceptions, then it's kind of like a muscle that we build up and get stronger, and we learn how that process feels for us. So it's a very individual journey. Isn't that fun? Because you get to discover your way of doing it, and no two ways are ever really going to be the same. I just love that. After a while, our perception increases and it becomes so natural, this moodling, daydreaming, receptive, psychic way we kind of get our information, that gets so stronger that eventually it builds up to the spirit level, and we're able to connect not only mind to mind with people in the living, but also spirit to spirit. And that's where you get mediumship. That's where you get evidential mediumship. I hear lots of stories about how people get connections in the shower, or they get random spirits dropping in, and it's because they're not thinking. It's because they're in that daydreamy, semi-meditative state already, which is perfect for spirits to contact you, right? But what we want to do is bring that randomness into our control. We want to bring that randomness level down and the control level up. And the way we do that is by exercises. I hope you got a little bit out of this video, and I'll see you again. Ciao. Oh, yeah.